Hello students, and welcome to our second session in General Mathematics class. I hope you are in good mood and in good condition today. And our discussion is about evaluating functions. Our objectives are, number one, recall the process of substitution, or should call replacement. Identify the various types of function, and you're going to evaluate functions. Now, what is evaluating function? This is the process of determining the value of the function at the number assigned to a given variable. In short, this is substituting a certain value to a variable. Now, if you're going to label the function notation or the function itself, we have y equals to function of x. Y here is an output, f here is the name of the function, and x is the input. Kung anong ilalagay natin sa input, yun din ang magiging kalabasan sa output. Possible, no? Pero, kapag meron pang ibang nakalagay na function sa output natin, with the aid of the input, yun, meron tayong bagong kinalabasan sa output. Okay? Now, moving on, paano ba natin i-evaluate ang function? Step 1, we're going to replace each letter in the expression with the assigned value. That is the numbers found in the integers. Step 2, we're going to perform the operations in the expression using the correct order of operations. Gumagamit tayo po dito ng MDAS or PEMDAS. Ano yung PEMDAS? PEMDAS stands for parenthesis, exponent, very good, multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction. First example is evaluate, this is g of x equals 3x squared plus 7. We're going to find g of 3. Remember, 3 here is our input, no? Ano ba ang kinalabasan pag ni-replace natin ang x to 3? So, let's look at our solution. Na naka-color green dito yung ating naka-substitute na value, which is 3. So, if we're going to substitute 3 for our step 1, so magiging ganito ang itsura niya. After substituting or replacing the value x, we're going to operate, no? Copy lang ito. Tapos, yung 3 squared natin, don't forget, it is 3 times 3, that is 9, plus 7. After doing that one, continue lang. Copy pa rin dito. That will be 3 times 9 is 27. Plus 7, that will be equal to 34. And our final answer is, our g of 3 is equals to 34. Don't forget to draw a box in your final answer. Moving on to our next example. Our next example is function of x equals 5x plus 1. We're going to find f of h plus 1. Okay? Now, our solution is replace muna tayo or substitute tayo. That will be our first step. And then after that one, dito ang nadagdag lang dito is you're going to multiply h plus 1 squared first. Sir, unsaon ako na pag-multiply ng h plus 1? Sir, nakalimot na ba ako sa ako ang previous lesson? So, review na to. How to multiply binomial to a binomial. So, nakalimot mo ko sa ng binomial. Binomial is polynomial which contains two terms. No? That is binomial. Pag mono means one term. Pag trinomial means 3 terms. Pag poly means many terms. Okay? So, paano natin i-multiply yun? Sulat mo lang natin vertically, vertical position, h plus 1 times h plus 1. So, unang gagawin natin yung naka-kulay green muna na arrow. So, we have h times h, that is h squared, dalawang h, no? Next is h times 1, or h times positive 1, that is positive h. Next, yung naka-yellow naman na arrow, that is positive 1 times h, that is equivalent to h. Then positive 1 times positive 1 is equivalent to positive 1. Then don't forget, our operation is plus. You're going to add, no? So, wala namang kalaban ito. Just bring it down. Then, copy. H plus H is equivalent to 2H. It is 1 plus 1 dito is equivalent to 2. Then, bring down plus 1. Balik tayo doon sa kanina na problem. So, that is, sulat natin yung sagot natin, H squared plus 2H plus 1. Don't forget, plus 7. And then afterwards, kailangan muna natin i-distribute, no, si 3 sa loob ng ating product kanina. So, i-distribute lang natin yan by using the distributive property of multiplication. So, ang magiging sagot nito, this will becomes the H squared plus 6H because 3 times 2 is 6 plus 3. And don't forget, plus 7. Pwede na po din mo siya kaon ng ato ang parenthesis dire. No? Para dali lang mo i-operate. Next is to operate. Ang pwede na natin ma-add dito or ma-operate, that will be 3 plus 7. So, kaya yung iba, copy na lang siya. So, our final answer is function of h plus 1 equals 3h squared plus 6h plus 10. And now, for example number 3, we're going to evaluate g of x equals the square root of 3x minus 2. We're going to find g of 9. So, we're going to replace our input x to 9. So, magiging ganito ang itsura niyan. And after doing that one, i-operate natin. 3 times 9, we have 27. Then, copy lang ang minus 2. After doing that one, subtract, we do 25. Then, 25 is a perfect square. So, the square root of that will be plus and minus 5. Take note class, meron tayong dalawang operation dito. Ginagamit lang si plus 5 kung most likely mga length ang nire-refer niya. Length, kasi wala namang length na negative or mga sukat na negative. So, dito, wala naman tayong tinutukoy na mga measurements. So, we're gonna use plus and minus 5. Continue. For example, number 4, evaluate function of x equals 2 to the power of x, and we're going to find f of 3 over 2. So, our solution then, of course, huwag kalimutan, mag-replace muna tayo ng value natin sa x. So, that is 3 over 2. And then, after doing that one, we're going to rewrite. So, maradagal lang muna natin yung ating steps bago tayo mag-ooperate. So, para mas madali na lang sa atin kasi this is a special case, no? So, i-rewrite lang natin. So, magiging 3 times 1 half. So, from 3 halves, kapag nirewrite natin ito, magiging 3 times 1 half. Kung sasauli natin ito sa datingan niya, so magiging 3 times 1, 3 halves pa rin. No? So, I'm just emphasizing here para madali na lang natin operate mamaya. No? We're doing that one. So, magiging f of 3 over 2 equals square root of 2 cubed. So, ano nangyari dito, sir? Yung 3 natin kanina, most likely, ang mga numerators, ang magiging automatic na exponent ng ating base, which is 2. Then, yung naiwan naman ng fraction, which is 1 half, that will be equivalent to a square root. Sir, how about 1/3, sir? Hindi cube root, no? Merong 3 yan dito. Okay? Kapag 1/4, sir, o di 4th root, or 5, or 1 over 5, or 1/5, that is 5th root. Okay? Sana klaro. Then, after doing that one, going to operate na. So, nagiging 2 cubed is 2 times 2 times 2, that is equivalent to 8. Then, after doing that one, kasi we're going to find the square root of this one, simplify pa natin ito. So, we're going to factor 8. Siguraduhin lang na ang isang factor niya ay perfect square. Okay? So, magiging 4 times 2. Diba? 4 times 2 is equivalent to 8. So, 4 is a perfect factor. So, magiging square root of 4, which is 2. Lalabas natin si 2 sa square root sign. So, final answer natin ay function of 3 of 2 equals to 2 square root of 2. For example, number 5, evaluate h of x equals to double vertical bar of x plus 2. We're going to find h of 2.4. In our solution is, of course, kailangan mo natin i-substitute yung value ng input natin, which is 2.4. So, remember, yung double vertical bar natin in your module, that is, this is refers to round off. You're going to round off your value to the nearest integer, nearest whole number, no? Which is 2. Pag i-round off natin itong 2.4, magiging 2 yan siya. Sir, kung paano magiging 2.5 yan, sir? So, 3 na ang value niya because we're going to round off, no? To the nearest greatest integer niya. So, that is 2. Then, add 2. Operate ka lang. That is equivalent to 4. And our answer is h of 2.4 equals to 4. And for the last one, we have the difference of quotient. So, ano ito, sir? This is actually ginagamit ito sa calculus. But then, ginagamit ito for our evaluating functions. So, the format of that, or the formula is f of x plus h plus f of x all over h. For example, for our difference quotient, so we're going to find function of x equals to 5x plus 1 using that formula kanina. So our solution, of course, we're going to find first our x plus h. So, magiging ganitong itsura niyan. So, ito, galing yan dito sa given natin, no? Pinalitan natin si x sa x plus h. So, nagiging nangyari after not doing substitution. So, just use the DPM, distributive property of multiplication. So, magiging 5 times x, magiging 5x. 5 times positive h, so magiging plus 5h. Then, copy ang 1. Pwede na natin i-delete si parenthesis. And after doing that one, substitute na po. Don't forget our value for x plus h is equals to 5x plus 5h plus 1. So look at, bilhin ko rin iba't ibang kulay para meron tayong green tsaka yellow para mas madali ninyong makita yung pinalit natin ng mga values, no? Or function of x plus h, ito yung nakakulay green. Yung function of x naman kanina, which is given already in our problem, ito yon, no? Then, copy lang ang h. Wala namang value na para sa kanya. So, just copy it. And after doing that one, kailangan lang natin delete muna itong open and close parentheses. So, kinopya lang natin 5x plus 5h plus 1. And dito naman, kasi yung iba, ang nangyari dito, may iba na minus ito. But in our formula, this is plus. So, madali lang ito. Just multiply our operation to the sign na nasa loob, no? Dito sa function of x. So, which is 5x plus 1. So, multiply natin. So, don't worry kasi plus naman ito. Just parang kinopya mo na rin yung nandito sa loob na value. So, magiging 5x plus 1. Then, all over h. After doing that one, we're going to operate, no? Or add like terms. So, yung pare-parehong term dito is 5x and 5x dito. Kaya, this is 10x. Then, ang 5h naman, wala naman siyang kapareho dito. Just copy it. Then, meron tayong dalawang constant, which is parehong 1. So, add mo lang, which is positive 2. Then, copy all over h. And our final answer is, the difference quotient is equals to 10x plus 5h plus 2 all over h. That's all for our session. See you in our next session. Hashtag keep safe. Hashtag stay healthy. Hashtag math is fun and exciting. And hashtag learn to love mathematics. See ya!